All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game Time, powered by Betking. And of course, you know it's all about the games going down this wonderful weekend. Yes, a whole lot of the games will go down, starting with today in the Premier League, where you have, of course, Watford and West Ham. It's a battle of the W clubs right there, looking to see what they can get out of this fixture. West Ham, of course, you know, are 16th, and Watford are 17th. So it's 16th placed in the EPL, taking on the 17th place team. And of course, you do know that a whole lot of action going down, not just in the Premier League, but also cross board, like in the Danish Super Liga and the English Championship. 6 p.m. we'll see Midtjylland battle Nordsjælland. Yes, it's a battle of the land teams right there in the Super Liga. What about the Championship? You have Huddersfield taking on West Bromwich Albion, the club of Oluwasegun Ajayi, looking to do battle, and that is in the next yes indeed, you want to say 13 minutes from now, because 5:30 p.m. is when that game will kick off. Let's start from that one. Yes, sir. Let's look at what that game has in store right there. Yes, Huddersfield Town have managed just one win across their previous 5 championship matches, despite keeping 4 clean sheets in that run. Now, worryingly though, they haven't scored at all in any of their previous 4 fixtures. That has contributed to a goal average of just 1.1 per game, which is the 4th lowest in the division. Meanwhile, the Baggies, West Bromwich Albion, have the best away record. When it comes to away records, they are the numero uno right there in the Liga. 12 wins, draws 7 and 3 losses. Yes, 12 wins, 7 draws and 3 losses for the Baggies. Talking about West Bromwich Albion, or WBA if you like. They've also won on 2 of their previous 3 visits to Huddersfield and are undefeated in 17. Ladies and gentlemen, West Bromwich Albion undefeated in 17 away league matches versus sides outside the top 6. But then, of course, what about the players to watch? You have Matt Phillips of West Brom. He hasn't scored, yes, in 4 competitive appearances, but he scored twice against Huddersfield earlier this season. When the 2 teams met early in the season, this man got a brace against them. Talking about Matt Phillips. Meanwhile, for the home side, Huddersfield Town, formerly in the Premier League, now in the Championship, Carlen Ahime Grant has scored 5 goals across his previous 10 league matches, while 3 arrived after the 60th minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Huddersfield taking on West Bromwich Albion. But one thing I can tell you is that both teams will be looking to make it happen. West Brom, of course, looking to close the gap on Leeds United. Yes, 82 points they've amassed. Leeds have 87. A win for them will be, of course, within those 3 points of the league leaders right there in the Championship. So it's an away win or draw right there for West Bromwich Albion in this game. Yes, the play gun for King still waxing strong on a wonderful Friday. I must tell you, we definitely have action going down in the Premier League. But before I go to that one, let me just let you in on Midtjylland Nordsjælland. Now, this is going to be a big game. Of course, you know why. The lineup already out, 6 p.m. right there. Anderson in goal for Midtjylland. And then you have another Anderson right there, talking about Joe Anderson. Out, of course, right back. Ziavchenko, Scholz, and Dalhende are right there in defense. Wista, Onyeka. I'm talking about our Nigerian brother. Yes, Onyeka Ogochukwu of Midtjylland starts this one. Born in the year 1998, as well as Evander. Then you have Schwartz, Dreyer, and Anderson making up the 11 for Midtjylland. For, of course, the away side, Nordsjælland. It's Vindal Jen right there. Yes, sir. Full name. Vindal Jensen Peter are right there as the goalkeeper. Messick, Jensen, Woletsky, and Tredosen are the defenders. Domiande, Anderson, and Christensen are the men in midfield. And then you have Sulemana, Damsgaard, and Atanga. Those are the men completing the 11 right there for Nordsjælland. Midtjylland playing at home. And when you look at the standings, of course, you do know Midtjylland are number 1, while Nordsjælland are 6 in, of course, the playoff groups. That definitely, yes, is a regular feature for leagues like, of course, the Israeli League, the Portuguese League, the Belgian League, and not forgetting the Danish Super League. Yes, you have the relegation playoffs as well as the Champions League playoffs. Yes, and the Championship playoffs. Those that will be going to Europe as well as those that will be slugging it out and seeing who will survive the drop and who will stay on in the numero uno of the leagues. Talking about the number one league in Denmark, the Superliga. So Midtjylland to win this one convincingly and with 2 or more goals in the bag right there for them in the Danish Superliga. Let's make a dash to the Premier League. West Ham Watford. Now this is a scintillating encounter. Ladies and gentlemen, a 4-0 thumping of Norwich gave West Ham United their second win across the last 4 Premier League games. And that means the Hammers' previous 4 league victories saw them win 3 or more goals. They've now picked up points in all 6. Ladies and gentlemen, yes sir, all 6 league games this calendar year in which they've netted first. Are you there, somebody? Information for you. But then, of course, you know where to go, www.betking.com if you really want to play like a king on the playground and, of course, feel like royalty. But then I must also let you in on the fact that at home, hot and cold West Ham have failed to score in 3 of their last 6 games, but they netted 3 goals in each of the other 3, and they will be looking to start well, considering 4 of their 5 Premier League home wins came with a halftime lead, and they are unbeaten in not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not even 6, but 7, ladies and gentlemen, of the 9 home league games in which they have scored first. What about the visitors, the Hornets? I'm talking about relegation-threatened Watford. Under the watchful eyes of Nigel Pearson, have actually considered the opener in 7 straight Premier League matches, an average of 0.9 goals. Yes, scored per Premier League game has been one of the main downfalls and is similar to their goals average across the last 4 head-to-heads. But then, who are the men to watch out for? Mikel Antonio. He scored 4 goals the last time out against Norwich. 1 man, 4 goals. Can he continue on that run? Can he, show that he is the John Wick? He's the John Wick of West Ham United. Of course, you know John Wick, played by the man called Keanu Reeves, untouchable, indispensable. Even when they touch him, man. Yes, you know that John Wick will always show why he's John Wick. Can Antonio show why he's the main man for West Ham? The man, of course, I must tell you, he has netted the opener before the 15th minute in 2 of West Ham's last 3 games. Meanwhile, Troy Deeney, the captain of the team, talking about Watford, netted a brace in their last match and scored the opener in the previous head-to-head held there. So this is what I definitely am bringing to the table, courtesy Betking. Yes, it's all about game time, and the games will go down today. Lots and lots of games, not just today but the weekend. But let me just quickly let you in on the fact that you have other games right there on www.betking.com, like you have Pescara taking on Fresnona in the Italian Serie B, Benevento Livorno, Cittadella Ascoli, Crotone take on Salernitana, while Empoli will battle Entella, Juve Stabia take on Chievo, Perugia will battle Cremonese, Pisa take on Trapani, and then you have Pordenone, Balinka Senza, while Spezia will slug it out with Venezia right there in the lower ranks of Italian club football. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Romania, where it's 2-0 in the relegation playoff zone, where Academica Slindeni are, of course, leading voluntarily by 2-0, 65 minutes gone. In that game, Astra will take on Martin Medias, and that will be by 7 in the championship group right there in Romania. Meanwhile, let's go to the La Liga 2 in Spain. Albacete Zaragoza. It's an away win for Zaragoza because they are looking good right there. Looking at them on the table in the La Liga 2. Zaragoza fought, and they will want to at least get to second, where you have just 2 points separating them and second place Huesca, as well as Almeria in third with just a point above Zaragoza. So Zaragoza will be looking to get the better of Albacete when the 2 teams lock horns. Also, you have Las Palmas Rayo Vallecano. Yes, by 8 p.m. that game should see at least 2 or more goals come out of it, while Deportivo La Coruña should record an away win against Mirandes right there in, of course, the La Liga 2 being the upper side, or the side with the upper hand. In the MLS, 2 matches went down, and of course Toronto got the better of Montreal Impact, while Columbus Crew defeated New York Red Bulls by 2-0. But then in the Super Liga, you have one game going down by 6 p.m. Altinodo away from home. They take on Menemen, and that will be exactly 6 p.m. That is today. Sport fans are still game time, powered by Betking.
Football is back, and there are more ways to win on Betking. With mega odds and the widest market selections ever, you can increase your winnings with an accumulated bonus of up to 225%. Don't have an account? Visit betking.com to sign up now and claim a welcome bonus up to 100,000 naira. Stay safe and keep king. Betking, playground for kings. Betking presents the Playground for Kings.
All right, yes, indeed, the Playground for Kings. And of course, let's look at what will go down tomorrow in the FA Cup. Yes, you have Man City taking on, of course, Arsenal. Yes, indeed, I tell you, that will be a big one. And that will be in the English FA Cup. Arsenal battling Man City. Of course, you know a whole lot of people will go to Man City for this one without switching. And of course, blinking twice. Why not? Because 13th-time winners, Arsenal, will take on Man City in this FA Cup semi-final. And of course, the Gunners have won this tournament 3 times across the last 6 seasons. But this draw likely produce green faces as they've lost 7 straight head-to-heads against Manchester City. Yes, somebody listening right there. Tell somebody to tell another that Arsenal have lost 7 straight head-to-heads against Pep Guardiola's Man City, and that is disturbing. Arsenal's, last 3 competitive matches, I must tell you, saw both teams hit the back of the net, as did 2 of their 4 FA Cup games this season. Notably, since competitive football resumed, Arsenal have scored the first goal in 7 of their 9 matches, proceeding to win 4 of those 7. Yes. Man City, meanwhile, have reason to be confident in this game or entering into this fixture, as they've scored precisely 3 goals in 6 of the last 7 head-to-heads, winning all 7 despite a -1 handicap and keeping 5 clean sheets. Notably, they've also led at halftime in all of those wins. Interestingly, City haven't drawn in 19 competitive matches, 14 wins and 5 losses. But then you look at Arsenal and look at what they did against Liverpool. Yes, luck on their side, but then that also is what emulates or characterizes the English FA Cup. That never say never. That upset, that surprise, that element of the other team coming up to actually cause mayhem and leave you in bewilderment. That, of course, is what Arsenal can do tomorrow in the semi-final of the FA Cup. But then, Man City, favourites to win this one. But I tell you, it should be at least 3 goals or more coming out of this one, and both teams to hit the back of the net. Whoever wins, I surely cannot say. I know a whole lot of people will go for Man City, but of course, looking at Arsenal right now, and looking at the fact that they also are masters of the English FA Cup, never say never, somebody out there. Yes, indeed, always be safe. Always tread on the path of caution, because yes, go and ask Sheffield United what happened to Chelsea the last time out. A whole lot of Chelsea fans actually thought Sheffield United would win, but then we know the story. Go and ask Man United what happened against Southampton. Man United on the cusp of a win, but then they were denied in the final minute. That's why it's the game we love, and that's why on the playground it's always good to tread with caution. Until next time on the show, have a wonderful and great evening. Radiant Sports Radio, double the 9, Brother Farella, because this is Jack of One Trade. Betking sponsoring this one, talking about game time, and they'll be back next time.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
You're a Jack of One Trade,
Master of One. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Jack of One Trade. Football is back, and there are more ways to win on Betking. With mega odds and the widest market selections ever, you can increase your winnings with an accumulated bonus of up to 225%. Don't have an account? Visit betking.com to sign up now and claim a welcome bonus up to 100,000 naira. Stay safe and keep king. Betking, playground for kings.
88.9. The station with attitude.
Here is the list of excuses that will no longer be accepted.